Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is my very great pleasure to welcome you all here to the Cathedral for a very special occasion for everybody here at the front and, no doubt, everybody at the back. Before we go any further and before I introduce myself, I'm sure you'd like to show your appreciation for the magnificent organ music entertaining us for the last 10 minutes, played on the magnificent Father Willis organ here by somebody who knows it ever so well. He's an honorary doctorate of the university. Colin Walsh is also one of this country and one of Europe's finest recital organists. So, ladies and gentlemen, will you show your appreciation for the music so far? Colin. And if you thought it was particularly loud, you are the first of our graduation team this year to hear the organ back in its full effect, because all the bits up the top there, all the big noisy pedally bass bits, have been out of commission whilst they've been repairing the roof, so you've had the full effect. Who on earth am I? What's it say on my badge? My name is Andrew David. I'm the managing editor of Siren FM, which is the community radio station based at the university. But before that, I spent many years in front of microphones and cameras for the BBC. So when the university knew that I could strangle words, they decided to put me up here to help you guys at the front move from being graduands on this side to graduates on this side. Now, if you thought doing your course was complicated, 30 seconds from there to there could be, well, I'll take you gently through it in a little while. But first of all, I want to welcome your friends at the back. That's pathetic, isn't it? Should we try again? Hello? Yeah, you are allowed to enjoy yourself. I know you're in church and you're thinking, oh, I've got to behave myself. No, this is a happy occasion and the cathedral is most delighted to welcome us here. So, I want to talk particularly to your friends at the back because I can see them flashing with their extremely expensive Sony 8s or whatever they've got. Please, there's plenty of time afterwards to take photographs up here or anywhere else. We don't really want you popping up from your seat when whoever it is you've come to support walks past and gets their degree. So if you do have to take a photograph from back there, just be discreet. Don't move around. You can set things up afterwards. And we have professional still photography and videography and all those details of how you get the professionals is up at the castle afterwards. And now I'm going to address everybody with mobile telephony devices with them because I know you've got them. You've been Facebooking, Instagramming, chatting, WhatsApping. Can I suggest that you do not want the most embarrassing moment of your life as you start here for your phone to start going diddly-dee-dee, diddly-dee-dee, because that will be extremely embarrassing, particularly in front of the people here who are very important. So, here's a little test for you. To my friends at the front, the world can do without you for the next hour and a half. Nobody needs to know, other than the fact you're here, that you're here. So here's a clever thing. Turn it off. It's the button that you haven't seen since you took it out of the box in the shop that you bought it in. Now, if our friends at the back are trying to take photographs, please make sure it's in quiet mode, throb mode, airplane mode. But again, we don't want some relative who's stuck in a traffic jam who can't get here to ring up and say, has he been done yet? No, that wouldn't go down well either. So, quiet, phones to silent, if at all possible. The ceremony you're about to take part in today goes back many hundreds of years. In fact, just to put it in context, first of all, look at where you're graduating from. You have managed to get your way through your course at one of the newest universities in the United Kingdom, although, of course, we've celebrated 20 years since the Queen opened the original buildings down on the Brayford campus. But we are a modern university. We could have been one of the oldest, because a chap called Grosseteste, who was the Chancellor of Oxford over 800 years ago, was down there with all the clever people in Oxford. They were trying to work out where the centre of academia should be for the whole of the United Kingdom. And he was also a career priest. Now, I want you to imagine, back in those days, 800 odd years ago, They were always looking for the next move. And believe it or not, he was offered the chance to become Bishop of Lincoln. Now, when you first arrived in Lincoln on that funny single-carriage train that trundles into the railway station, you might have thought, sort of interesting place. But back in the day, Lincoln was one of the top 3 places to go if you wanted to be a career-minded bishop. So, Bishop Grosseteste comes here, and everybody in Lincoln thought, oh, yippee, we're going to get all that learning stuff. No. The people back in Oxford said, no, you go to Lincolnshire, and we'll keep it here. Well, that's what happened. We had to wait over 800 years to get our own university. So we've waited and watched and waited and watched, and we have now developed a graduation ceremony unlike almost anywhere else in the United Kingdom. And I know that because quite a few of my friends and colleagues are chancellors of other universities, and when they come here, they say, even in Oxford and Cambridge, it's not done in anything like as magnificent a setting. Lincoln Cathedral is reckoned to be the best piece of medieval architecture anywhere in Europe. So just absorb that for a moment and think, wow, never did I think that was going to happen. Hello. Don't look at them. You'll embarrass them. So, how do we do this? Well, the way it used to be done in Grosseteste's days was that you were brought forward and you knelt in front of the Chancellor, who was given a piece of parchment, and on that parchment was written your degree, and you were struck firmly across the head with it. I also teach in the School of Journalism, and sometimes on dark November mornings at 9 o'clock in the morning, clipping people across the head might actually wake them up. Sadly, because of health and safety, we're not allowed to do that anymore, so we've had to come up excuse me, with a much more discreet and much more seemly way of doing it. And what I'm going to do is to take you through the Lincoln graduation ceremony. So, first of all, hopefully, you are now strapped into this extraordinary piece of equipment in the right way. Okay? It's welded to the top of your head, and there's a tassel. The tassel needs to be on the left-hand side. So just check it's there. Because I have to teach you now something called the Lincoln Daf. Okay? Now, this is a very simple maneuver, but it's the way you register that you are ready for your degree from the Chancellor and the Vice-Chancellor. And I'll demonstrate it to you very quickly. All you do, attention, especially this row here, the front row. You just put your hand up, touch the side, and down. Now, it's at this point, a liquid lunch a few hours ago may not appear to have been a good idea as you unsteadily steer. But we're going to practice, okay? Ready? On a count of 3, let's try it. 1, 2, 3. I'm sure you can make it, yes. It's not an American salute. And it's not really a sort of boy or girl scout thing. It's just up, touch your board, and down. Let's try that again. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, much better. Very good. Well, that's good. You've got that bit right. Now, you've then got to coordinate all of this with walking. So this may be the challenge, especially if you haven't practiced much in your heels. Boys as well as girls. Okay, so I want you now to applaud a very important group of people, one of whom is moving the chairs at the front here. They are our ushers who are over there. Goodbye. And they are going to make sure that so long as you have managed to get into the right seat, you're up here in the right order, okay? So you'll all be taken one row at a time, round to here, and you stand here, okay? Now, I can guarantee, particularly the front row, what I'm telling you now, you'll have forgotten. But I can guarantee there's one bit of your body that won't forget what you're about to do. So just believe in me, okay? Because there's a person standing here who will announce your name and your degree. Andrew David, University of the World. At which point, everybody erupts. Hooray! You're allowed to do that and cheer and whoop. And at that point, your legs take you sharply onto the stage. And you're aiming for the end here. There's a bit of greenery. Those who can't see it, there's some greenery here. So you aim for the green. Easy so far. However, at that point, you think, hey, this is fantastic. Can I suggest that might not be the brightest thing to do? Because what you need to do is to get to the green bit and turn and face the person sitting in the chair here, who's behind the mace, who is the last person in the procession. His name is Hayden Biddle, and today, this afternoon, he is the Chancellor. He's sitting in for our Chancellor, Lord Victor, but he'll be sitting there, and he'll be smiling and looking at you. And that's the person you doff to, and smile back, okay? So part one, you get on, you stop there, you turn, and you doff to the Chancellor in the middle. Nearly there. The next bit is even simpler. Standing here will be our Vice-Chancellor, Professor Mary Stewart. The clue is she has a hand stretched out. So even if you've forgotten what I'm telling you, aim for the hand. Now, as you get here, you'll think, hello, cameras, best side, please. No, please don't do that. What they've done is to get this bit framed beautifully, so everybody in the cathedral can see you, and all the shots will be absolutely brilliant. Shake hands with Mary, and then all you've got to do is negotiate this last bit, and then the pillar covers you as you stagger down the steps. Over there is where you'll be given your scroll in your wonderful envelope, and then you just go back to your place. So let's do it in real time. You're brought up, you come round here, you stop here, and then your name is called. You move swiftly forward, you stop there, you doff to the Chancellor, you shake the Vice-Chancellor's hand, and off, and that's it. And that is how we graduate here at Lincoln. And you got that, didn't you? Actually you, yes? Okay, just a couple more things before I hand over to the start of the ceremony. One of the things we'd love to do is to keep in touch with you. And when you get up to the cathedral, up to the castle after this ceremony, there are plenty of opportunities to make sure you keep in contact, particularly with our team from the alumni department. They'll be giving you badges, and they'll be inviting you to sign up so that you get information about what's on offer. And what we can do is to find out how well you're doing after your degree. One bit I haven't told you about, which will probably be the one bit that will stick with you for the rest of your life. After the ceremony is finished, you are invited to follow the academic procession out and down the aisle and out and across to the castle. I can tell you that when you're walking down through between your friends and relatives, the sound of their applause and the look on their face will live with you for the rest of your lives. So can I suggest that you just let everything else disappear? You've made it through those dark nights, you've struggled with Blackboard, and you've managed to get everything on in time. This is that wonderful moment you've been working for. Can I wish you a wonderful afternoon? The sun's just about coming out, at least it's not raining. Lovely reception for you up in the castle, and whatever it is you're going to do with the rest of your life, can I wish you all the very best. Bye-bye.
Please be seated for the Pro-Chancellor of the University of Lincoln.
It is my great pleasure and privilege as Pro-Chancellor of the University of Lincoln to welcome you all to this graduation ceremony. Welcome first to all our guests, here to celebrate the achievements of your children, grandchildren, family, and friends. Welcome to the friends of the university, whose steady support over the years has helped to build its success. Welcome to my colleagues, the staff of the university, through whose efforts the university is what it is today. And finally, and particularly, welcome to our students, our graduates, for whom this ceremony marks the culmination of years of hard work and study, and we hope a little fun too. This is a very special occasion for us all, as we come together to recognize and celebrate your work and achievements. I hope you enjoy the ceremony and remember it always with immense pride and profound satisfaction.
Reverend Canon John Patrick, Sub-Dean of Lincoln, will offer congregation his welcome on behalf of the chapter.
Lord Lieutenant, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, can I offer on behalf of the Cathedral a very warm welcome to each and every one of you. You are very welcome in this, your cathedral. Lincoln Cathedral is, of course, an iconic building, not only within this city, but within this country, and I would like to think across Europe. It is above all a place of worship, but it's also a place where the human story is lived out. 800 years ago, a battle was fought just where you entered this building today, which in many respects changed the course of this country's history. Parliament has met within this building, and today a variety of activities take place. Many of us came and saw theatre in the nave last week when we had Jekyll and Hyde exploring the possibilities of darkness and light, of bad, of evil, as well as good. Next week we have the Halle Orchestra here. Then a couple of weeks after that, the nave will be filled with 800 people dining together to celebrate Charter of the Forest. It is a place of celebration and joy, and that is most certainly the case today. It is a wonderful occasion for each and every one of you, and I trust that being here will make it all the more special. On behalf of my colleagues here at the Cathedral, can I offer each and every one of our graduands the most warm congratulations for all the work you have done and the achievement and success you have rightly deserved. Also, thank you to the staff, administrative and teaching, who have enabled to get you here, as well as the love of parents, family and friends. On behalf of us all, congratulations, and do enjoy this wonderful day as you come and celebrate success. Being a church and being a priest, I close with a prayer. Lord God, we give you thanks for bringing those who graduate this day to this special moment in their lives. We ask you to accompany them as they face new adventures, possibilities, and challenges. May they ever look upon you, who are the fountain of all wisdom. Amen.
The Vice-Chancellor of the University of Lincoln, Professor Mary Stewart, will address congregation.
Pro-Chancellor, honoured guests, friends, family, and graduates. May I add my welcome to this graduation ceremony, a time in the university calendar when we celebrate the successes of our graduates and recognise their achievements. This is a very special occasion for all of us, but it is of course particularly special for you, our graduates. This is your time, and we're thrilled to celebrate your success with you. I'm grateful to the chapter of the Cathedral for their support for the university and for enabling us to celebrate our graduations in this special place, a seat of learning for nearly 1,000 years. Now, although graduation ceremonies are serious occasions, they do not need to be solemn. So, if you feel a sudden rush and pride as you see your loved ones and friends walk across the stage, please feel free to clap, cheer, or even the odd whoop. This is your celebration, so let us enjoy ourselves. All of you have worked hard to achieve your success, and I heartily congratulate you on that achievement. You will know all those others who've supported you, your families, friends, and lecturers who've helped you over the last few years. So shall we begin this ceremony by thanking them with a round of applause for their support during your time at Lincoln. Lincoln graduates are recognised nationally as having an excellent success rate, gaining good employment once they complete their studies with us, and the university will do all we can to help you in the future. So speak to us and tell us how you are now progressing. I know that some of you will also be going on to further study with us later this month, and I look forward to welcoming you back at our postgraduate welcome party. If you've not yet decided what you're going to do in your future, staff are on hand this afternoon to offer advice and help. After today, do remember that the career service at the university remains available to you to provide continuous support in your future career development, ranging from formal programs right through to personal support for business startups, should you choose to do that. Remember, you're always part of the University of Lincoln's community. We want to hear how you're doing and how you're developing, and we hope you'll want to know what we are doing here at Lincoln. So please stay in touch through the Alumni Society and links with your tutors. At Lincoln, we believe a university education and experience is about acquiring the social and intellectual skills to cope with an ever-changing world. We need future members of a civilized society who can challenge conventional wisdom and work for a more sustainable environment and inclusive community. The student experience at Lincoln has equipped you very well to play this role. Our graduates have learned through their studies epistemologically to think and appraise information, existentially to learn to be themselves, and positionally and behaviorally to balance competition and collaboration with others, and to learn how to conduct yourselves in wider society. I am always impressed by the very high sense of social conscience and the community spirit of our students, whether it be through activities locally or internationally, or simply in supporting your fellow colleagues. The profile of the university has been raised nationally and internationally by a very successful year. The university was recognized by a National Teaching Excellence Gold Award, one of only 30 universities in the country to be assessed at the top level. In the College of Science and Engineering, a number of courses were rated in the top 10 in the country for the National Student Survey. In particular, Biochemistry was rated number 1 and Biological Sciences at number 2 in the country. Congratulations to you all. I'm very proud of you and my colleagues for this huge success. Alongside the success of the National Student Survey, the university was named in the top 50 universities in the country for teaching, research, and graduate success in all the league tables this year. And the university was also shortlisted for the prestigious Times Higher Award as Entrepreneurial University of the Year. These successes demonstrate the continued rise and accomplishments of the university, accomplishments which you have contributed to and been part of creating. As a university, our research profile is growing significantly, and recent research in the School of Pharmacy and Life Sciences is tackling some of the most intractable problems facing our world in the future, such as antimicrobial resistance or superbugs. At Lincoln, we've produced a new effective antibiotic which defeats multi-drug resistance infections such as MRSA. Dr. Ishwar Singh and Dr. Edward Taylor have pinpointed exactly which amino acid makes the substance so successful at killing off harmful MRSA bacteria and adapted this rare molecule so that it can be easily used in the production of new drugs. Alongside our varied health research, the university has made great strides in helping solve the enormous challenges facing the food and farming industries. We have joined the UK's national network for monitoring stations measuring intergalactic cosmic rays to provide farmers and agri-tech researchers with near real-time data on soil moisture levels. Grassroots at the university's Rise Home campus have been fitted with cutting-edge meteorological and soil monitoring instruments as part of the National Cosmic Rail Soil Moisture Observing System, or COSMOS. The system measures high-energy subatomic particles known as fast neutrons, which are generated by cosmic rays when they enter the Earth's atmosphere. The way the rays bounce off the ground determines how much soil moisture there is, which is vital for farmers to properly regulate soil irrigation. Scientists at Lincoln have now adapted robots with portable cosmic ray sensors, which will allow farmers to accurately measure soil moisture across much larger areas. This technology will be useful to farmers across the world, and as our climate changes, soil moisture levels will be vital for our future ability to feed the world's population. We've been immensely fortunate to attract and retain excellent staff across all disciplines and activities at the university, who have given freely of their time, which has created the strong academic platform the university enjoys today. So you can be as proud of your university as we are. As well as the achievements of our staff and the university itself, we are very proud of the achievements of all our students, every single one of you graduates here today. You are now embarking on a new path, your next step. Be brave and take the opportunities as they come, and don't be frightened of the new. Life is an adventure. Grab it with both hands. You, our graduates here today, demonstration in your own special way what is important about being a University of Lincoln graduate, a university dedicated to innovation and improvement, serving the needs of the 21st century. You are now fully fledged members of that community, your alma mater. Keep in touch with us and your fellow graduates, and may I wish you every success into the future. May you fulfill your dreams and ambitions. Thank you. By the authority vested in me by the Academic Board, I am pleased to confer upon you all the awards to which you are entitled.
Professor Libby John, Pro Vice-Chancellor and Head of the College of Science and Engineering, will now present those graduates who are receiving their awards this afternoon.
Pro-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduates now receiving postgraduate awards from the School of Chemistry. Degree of Master of Science in Chemistry by Research, Emily Benson. of Science in Forensic Science by Research, Kaylee Andrew. Pro-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduates now receiving first awards from the School of Chemistry. Honours degree of Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, Joseph Garnett. Honours degree of Bachelor of Science in Forensic Science, Hannah Baker. Emily Bean. Holly Beresford. Aaron Birchall. Jenna Bolingbroke. Diane Butcher. Nicole Brown. Lauren Buchanan. Ewan Isabel Butler. Rihanna Chandler. Cameron Chopping. Jasmine Cook. Nathaniel Cook. Katie Coulton. Emma Etchells. Tabitha Eve. James Fox. Charlotte Graham. Alicia Susan Marie Green. Samantha Griffiths. Lauren Hancock. Jessica Haskins. Daniel Heath. Madeline Inksip. Daniel Keeley. Thomas Richard Kinder. Emma Latham. Jennifer Moody. Victoria Morley. Reese Paget. Joel Puttick. Tanya Rose Rawsthorne. Joshua James Rigby. Ryan Senior. Connor Suttle-Jones. Alexander Simon Allen. Emma Louise Termini. Molly Tonini. Madeline Amber Ward. Chloe Wiggett. Pro-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduands now receiving postgraduate awards from the School of Engineering. Degree of Master of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering, Richard Baker. Matthew James Boyce. William Burton. Robert Peter Cook. Oliver Charles Dove. Josh Illingworth. Stephen John Matthew Jobson. Georgie Lang. Daniel Liddell. Jacob Lloyd. Ewan Graham Morrison. Edward Wright. Degree of Master of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering, Control Systems, Christopher Barnes. William Jack Hales. Jonah Privet. Sebastian Joseph Paul Watling. Pro-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduands now receiving first awards from the School of Engineering. Honours degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering, Andy Kant. Rowan Eastle. Yi Fang. Matthew Hammond. Stephen Hay. Ashley Holmes. Jeremy David Hunt. Jack Johnson. Sean Lowe. Simon Edwin McIntyre. Harry Mulligan. Cledson Suarez Sabino Silva. Zachary Thompson. Junyu Zhang. Degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering, Buhara Isa Mohammed. Honours degree of Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering, Control Systems, Joseph Peter Ardley. Thomas Laws. Vincent Michael Nadine Martin. Jan Koos Antonius van der Lubbe. Pro-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduands now receiving first awards from the School of Pharmacy. Honours degree of Bachelor of Science in Pharmaceutical Science, Anastasia Agayemang. Beata Justina Gill. Lucy Camilla Grace Greaves. Dana Elizabeth Grimshaw. Amy Hall. Lionel Lam Rees. Karen Matthew. Rory McNeil. Tania Radswa Niakabu. Rebecca Skelding. Diana San. Pro-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduands now receiving research awards from the School of Life Sciences. Degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Animal Behaviour and Welfare. For their thesis, the use of range, behaviour, nearest neighbour distance and feather conditions of commercial free-range laying hens, Leonard Ikena Chielo. Degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Animal Sciences. For their thesis, Integration of Visual and Olfactory Signals in Dogs, Praram Srivastakaram. Sorry, Degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Zoology. For their thesis, Genetic Basis of Impulsivity in the Domestic Dog, Canis Lupus Familiaris, Fernanda Ruiz Fidel. Pro-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduands now receiving postgraduate awards from the School of Life Sciences. Degree of Master of Science in Biomedical and Medical Science by Research, Aisha Haider. Amy Thompson. Degree of Master of Science in Life Sciences by Research, Eleanor Carp-Tatum. Kyle Mullen. Degree of Master of Science in Animal Behaviour Management, Cecilia Helen Elizabeth Mary Arabor. Degree of Master of Science in Clinical Animal Behaviour, Emily Louise Bedford. Celia Haddon. Yuko Ishikawa. Catherine Joanne Nelson. Anne Tucker. Joanna Ward. Elizabeth Waring. Degree of Master of Biosciences in Animal Behaviour and Welfare, Richard Blunn. Degree of Master of Biosciences in Biology, Jack Ellis. Ellen Goddard. Kiefer Shreves. Degree of Master of Biosciences in Biomedical Science, Scott Bonner. Frances Hilary Rose Friend. Tanatswa Kazangagari. Degree of Master of Biosciences in Bioveterinary Science, Melissa Hardy. Jessica Ogden. Rebecca Wilkie. Degree of Master of Biosciences in Zoology, Natasha Evgenia Gillingham. Jack Dean Oates. George Alexandra Portela Sobral. Pro-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduands now receiving first awards from the School of Life Sciences. Honours degree of Bachelor of Science in Animal Behaviour and Welfare, Hannah Louise Alves. Amy Blaine. Alexandra Bradder. Rhiannon Broughton. Charlotte Rose Charlton. Samantha Conahan. Samantha Jane Cross. Amelie David. Shannon Nicole Keir Etherington. Eloise Goss. Eden Fern Grieg. Madeline Sarah Hamblett. Andrew Russell Hegley. Elizabeth Kilby. Katie Marie Lancaster. Amy Lewis. Sarah Frances Littlechild. Sophie Ann Long. Georgia McFarlane. Alyssa Martin. Charlotte Ashley Mitchell. Sophie Ann Mitchell. Holly Morale. Chloe Louise Patman. Jessica Amy Sanderson. Katie Ruth Scott. Melissa Slade. Rachel Snow. Jancis Taylor. Hannah Watson. Lucy Whitnell. Catherine Lynn Woods. Degree of Bachelor of Science in Animal Behaviour and Welfare, Georgia Dearlove. That concludes the first part of the presentation of awards.
We call upon Natalie Harris to introduce to congregation Penny Mosley, who is today receiving the Vice-Chancellor's Teaching Award.
Good afternoon, Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, guests, graduates, friends, and family. My name is Natalie Harris. I'm a fourth-year Master of Pharmacy student. I'm honoured to introduce Penny Mosley as the recipient of the Vice-Chancellor's Teaching Excellence Award. Penny, my colleagues and I are indebted to you for the unparalleled commitment you have shown to the development of the Master of Pharmacy course, and I am confident that they would agree that you are truly deserving of this award. Over the past 3 years, Penny has worked tirelessly to help develop many parts of the Master of Pharmacy course and is always looking for new ways to implement novel teaching methods. As a teacher practitioner in the School of Pharmacy and a community pharmacist for the Lincolnshire Cooperative, Penny's roots in the community enhance her work within the School of Pharmacy. As the lead of the Pharmacy Placement Program, Penny is continuously developing a top-notch placement program that sees students interacting with patients from the first months of their degree to the last semester, ensuring that we have the support we need to learn and grow in a safe environment. I can say with confidence that this is one of the best placement programs in the country, and no doubt will prepare us for the ever-changing role of pharmacists in practice. Penny has led by example in her quest to instill professional values within students and genuinely strives to help us understand the need for continued professional development. As pharmacists, we'll need to evidence our continued learning and professional development throughout our careers. And Penny has developed the Pebble Pad portfolio, along with the current continued professional development model, to help us adhere to professional standards of documentation. In addition to this, she has set up a peer mentorship program to assist with feedback within the continued professional development process that sees students helping students, which in turn fosters professional development. Penny has liaised with the Wellbeing Centre to create a student-led online mental health campaign, which covers many topics facing university students, such as financial stress and alcohol misuse. The campaigns, which are available to all students across campus online, are geared towards students at university to help raise awareness of the dangers and signposts to services available locally and nationally. The campaigns are an introduction to the need for health promotion within the community that all pharmacists will be involved in throughout their careers. Penny often takes time to reflect on these programs, as well as taking feedback from staff and students so that improvements can be made to ensure that activities are innovative and effective. She also takes time to make sure that the programs go along with the spiral nature of the course, helping students to build on their knowledge and reflect on their growth year upon year. In addition to the development of the course, Penny is always on hand for guidance and support. I've been known to call into Penny's office for looking for advice and assistance, and she's always willing to help, even when she certainly has more work to do. Thank you, Penny, for your dedication to the development of the Master of Pharmacy course and to us as students. I can tell you that I'll be a better pharmacist because of you, and for that, I'm forever grateful. I will never forget the values you've instilled in me, and I hope you know how integral you have been to the development of us as university students and as professionals. Thank you.
Congratulations, Penny. And that's for you, and that's your certificate. I'm going to just say it now. I'd now like to invite Penny Mosley to address congregation.
Chancellor, Chancellor, graduands, ladies and gentlemen, I am deeply honoured to accept this Vice-Chancellor's Teaching Excellence Award and to have my contributions to the School of Pharmacy so beautifully articulated in the present company. So thank you, Natalie. As you mentioned, I'm a community pharmacist who started at the new school in 2014, before we had any pharmacy undergraduates. Indeed, my first role in the job was to undergo a Step 3 accreditation by the General Pharmaceutical Council, which would eventually enable us to take on students later that year. Since then, I've tried to develop my teaching to mimic the requirements of the profession of pharmacy and instill these values and behaviours into those that very soon will be going on their own professional journey. As Natalie mentioned, I'm responsible for his professional development, which does not lend itself to traditional teaching methods. In this, students are required to develop their own professional values and traits, which require a delivery method that relies on providing students with the opportunity to experience aspects of professional practice, and then enabling and encouraging them to reflect on these experiences and grow as individuals and future healthcare professionals. In order for me to do this, I've created a large and varied network of trusted helpers and placement hosts for the MPharm placement programme, including hospital trusts, community pharmacists, charities, as well as countless different allied healthcare professionals across the county of Lincolnshire and beyond. I believe that it is this interdisciplinary togetherness with a desire to share good practice and ideas, goals and learning between us all that has made the difference to the MPharm students. The purpose of the School of Pharmacy is to deliver an excellent, novel teaching programme that will inspire our students to meet the future demands of the NHS and the profession. The truly supportive and motivational nature of the whole school has certainly made my position within it much simpler and a more fulfilling, uplifting and enjoyable role. I'd like to thank the senior management team of the School of Pharmacy for their nomination for this award, the staff for their support, sense of fun and commitment, Natalie, and all of the students for their willingness to learn their readiness to embrace new ways of teaching, and their commitment to their and my own chosen profession. Finally, I'd also like to extend my congratulations to you all sat in front of me now for all your hard work and commitment for all your different courses, degrees and awards. Not just you, but also your friends and family who have supported you and who are very proud of your achievements. Indeed, I'd also like to say a big mention and a big thank you to my own mum and dad, who continue to encourage my own development and who I love very much. Thank you.
Professor Libby John, Pro-Vice-Chancellor and Head of the College of Science and Engineering, will continue presenting graduates who are receiving their awards this afternoon.
Pro-Chancellor, I am pleased to present to you the remaining graduates receiving first awards from the School of Life Sciences. Honours degree of Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry, William Casburn. Caitlin Connolly. Abigail Louise Ewan. Alexander Mark Fordham. Chris Harrison. Georgia Hazel. Billy Joe Kleiner. John Linney. Samuel Nolte. Laura Ellen Rutledge. John Walden. Ryan Witham. Honours degree of Bachelor of Science in Biology, James Bickle. Samuel Booth. Alexandra Christophe. Demi Maria Christophe. Hannah Coffey. Ruth Curtis. Jade Davies. James Doherty. James Peter Ferro. Ryan Samuel Fisher. Georgia Gascoigne. Charlotte Rebecca Hardy. Nicholas George Hayes. Daniel Hickman. Joshua Lambert. Nicholas Layton. Sophie Leggett. Hannah Caris Mills. Warren Minns. Laura Helen Morris. Lindsay Nixon. Catherine Page. James Peat. Luke Pollard. Kyle Rowe. Rebecca Tunnicliffe. Thomas Michael Whelan Southgate. Danielle Rebecca Woods. Honours degree of Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Science. Emma Jane Bennett. Melanie Teresa Bonacorsi. Caroline Chambers. Leon Copley. Callum Matthew Cosford. Emma Coulson. Robert Cream. Marietta Marta Dajsak. Farhan Farouk. Michaela Griffin. Andrew Hughes. Talicia Herwood Foster. Bethany James. Callum Johnston. Naila Jumun. Isaac David Lord. Farai Amos Mashagedi. Laura McCarthy. Rachel Pike. Charlotte Platts. Naomi Potter. Evie Olivia Rhodes. Christopher Scott. Paige Lee Skinner. Carl John Smith. David Stellan. Robert Vythe. Aaron Weatheridge. Honours degree of Bachelor of Science in Medical Bioscience, Laura Grace Booth. Viola Su Ying Chu. Amelia Jane Cockell. Matthew Daisley. Margaret Olayide Farinti. Laura Fottles. Alex John Wilson. Diploma of Higher Education in Medical Bioscience, Sophie Marie Scanlon. Honours degree of Bachelor of Science in Bioveterinary Science, Fiona Armstrong. Charlotte Bridden. Jennifer Eastcott. Kate English Allen. Lynette Claire Gould. Kaylee Hanlon. Zoe Hindle. Nikita Kaur Kaliroy. Jessica Gallagher. Anastasia Kuznikova. Georgina Nicol. Amelia Eden O'Dell. Francesca Armsworth. Chantal Payton. Lauren Povey. Chloe Rose Railton. Holly Sinclair. Cameron Stewart Robinson. Laura Nicole Stockwell. Corinne Woodcock. Honours degree of Bachelor of Science in Zoology, Zoe Blackmore. Lydia Bloom. Emma Louise Bowker. Levi Jane Brown. Amelia Alice Buxton. Brett Catt. Lucy Colombier. Claire Dowling. Michael Ford. Christopher Fox. Alistair Fuller. Liberty Gray. Cameron James Hall. Amy Jane Horn. Isaac Nicholson Howell. Abigail Serena Ann Irvin. Rosanna Louise Knowles. Sophie Rebecca Lake. Natasha Lawrence. Anthony Lowry. Gemma Martin. Emmeline Finola Mile. Bryna O'Callaghan. Kathleen Ellen Outram. Hannah Price. Corrie Rathbone. Louise Jane Robertson. Jack Sutton. Orin Wanton. Tess Warwick. Edmund Woodrow. Pro-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduates now receiving postgraduate awards from the National Centre for Food Manufacturing. Degree of Master of Science in Food Science by Research, James Charles Fothergill. Pro-Chancellor, I am pleased to present the graduates now receiving first awards from the National Centre for Food Manufacturing. Honours degree of Bachelor of Science in Food Manufacture, Quality Assurance and Technical Management, Rebecca Buck. Scott Fennell. Jana Mezanova. Lena Urvakite. Harry Michael Andrew Williams. Foundation degree in Food Manufacture, Operations Management, Martin Andrew Chapman. Katie Jane Spooner. Stephen Ward. Foundation degree in Food Manufacture, Quality Assurance and Technical Management, Charlotte Cross. Anna Check. Martin Andrew Harwood. Latif Mia. Rebecca Ellen Pell. Joshua Prudo. Natasha Wallace. Michaela Louise Watson. And that concludes the presentation of awards this afternoon.
We now invite Edward Wright to say a few words on behalf of those graduating this afternoon.
Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, I'd just like to take the opportunity to say that it is a frighteningly huge honour, and it really is an honour to be here today, both in my capacity as a graduating student, but also with the privilege of giving the student speech on behalf of all my incredible peers present today. It seems weird thinking back to freshers, but a few years ago, each and every one of us took the next step in our academic lives. We all packed up our lives at home, opened a new chapter, and moved here to Lincoln. These years seem to have flown by so fast, yet when I think back, I can't quite remember what came before. And I think that's because since then, our lives have been filled. Admittedly with some low times, but hopefully a lot more high times. And honestly, for quite a few of us, I suspect sometimes we can't quite remember. I'm guessing realistically we all came here for a qualification, but we do take away so much more than that. I hope I can speak for everyone here and say we've had endless possibilities and opportunities throughout our degrees to get involved with everything and anything we wanted to. The university has introduced us to such a diverse group of people. We've met people from all sorts of walks of life and loads of different places. And amongst all those, we've found friends for life we otherwise wouldn't have. The university has provided us not only with a close-knit, friendly environment to study in, but also experiences for life that will help us in the years ahead. It's taught us to think critically and approach issues more independently. A lot of us came here as children, but now we're leaving as adults, allegedly. Today we're all here celebrating the culmination of achievements over 3 or more of potentially the toughest, but no doubt some of the best years of our lives so far. For students, today is a landmark in our lives. It is a pinnacle of years of perseverance, commitment and hard work. But our achievement is not just that we have passed exams and completed assignments. Our achievement is that we have survived the university experience, that we've found the balance of work and play, combined our study commitments with all those other challenges of everyday living. However, we can't forget that today is also a time for our parents, our grandparents, our siblings, university staff, friends, and anyone else who helped us to get to where we are today, who shared in our triumphs and who were there with a shoulder to lean on. On behalf of everyone graduating today, I'd just quickly like to reiterate our collective vote of thanks to all those who allowed our time at Lincoln to be so memorable. To our families, thank you for always being there when we need you the most. To our friends that we have made and who have stuck by us, or maybe that should be who have stuck with us, thank you for being just that and for making making university life so memorable. And to our lecturers and other university staff, thank you not only for inspiring us to academic success, but also for going that extra mile to help us along our chosen careers and paths. And thank you, vodka, Red Bull, and the World Wide Web for making all this possible. But seriously, even though we might not always show it, we will always be incredibly grateful for all your continued support, and I encourage you all to celebrate with us today. Congratulations to everyone on this massive achievement and step forwards in your lives. Just remember that the path to the top isn't always straight, but we have our whole lives ahead of us. Well, not the fun part. That part's over. But the other part. Joking aside, I wish you all the best of luck in whatever lies ahead. Thank you.
Well played, Edward. So our ceremony today is now drawing to its close. Our thanks go to our guests for the support they have given to the university and its students over the years. We hope you will continue to be in touch. We also hope that you, our graduates, will keep in touch through the alumni network, not only with each other, but also with your university, and watch its future progress with pride as we will watch yours. As graduates, I invite you to take your rightful places in the academic procession as we move from the cathedral across to the castle grounds, where the alumni celebration reception has been prepared for everyone here. All that now remains is for me to express the university's warmest best wishes to you in the words of an old Celtic blessing. May the road rise up before you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face. May the rains fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may your God hold you in the hollow of his hand. Congratulations to you all.
Our ceremony is now concluded. The academic procession will leave the platform and make its way through the great west door and across Castle Square. As it passes, our new graduates will themselves take their places in the procession and leave the cathedral. As they do so, please stay in your places to give them a final round of applause before you join them in the castle grounds. Please all rise for the full academic procession.